The Wake County Sheriff's Office has yet to ID the body or release the cause of death. However, as CBS 17's Holden Kowicki found out today, friends of a pregnant Wake County mother are holding out hope it is not her.
In the hours following the discovery of a woman's body inside of a suitcase,
no one deserves to die like that. Frightened, in pain, alone.
Wake County Sheriff's deputies served a search warrant on this Wendell home.
I offered to let them in, and I had nothing to hide.
According to Dale, the Williams deputies weren't interested in what's inside of his home, but rather outside, where 28-year-old Brittany Smith and her boyfriend, Cody Page, had been living for months.
I didn't have the means to put her up and be fine, but this certainly beats living under a bridge.
When Smith disappeared Thursday night, he says Page was beside himself.
He was completely devastated.
Deputies questioned Page after Smith's disappearance, but I've confirmed that he isn't considered a suspect.
He told me loved her very much.
While Williams waits for an update on Smith's whereabouts,
this is someone that I've tried to help, I've nurtured and cared for.
He says all he can do is pray the remains found by the river are hers.
Whoever it was somebody's child, somebody's daughter, somebody's girlfriend or sister.
The news in you, north, east, west, south, unite from every alley and Cali intersection and back street. In today's breaking news, 28-year-old Brittany Smith went missing on February the 5th and was last seen alive on February the 4th. Her body was found stuffed inside of a suitcase near the Neuse River in Raleigh, North Carolina. Brittany's cause of death is strangulation. Police believe she was hanged. Social media says it may have been a racial lynching. Authorities have arrested 37-year-old Thomas Johnson and 24-year-old Amila Trevitan. They're being charged with murder and murder of an unborn child. On social media, they're known to be avid Trump supporters with racial rhetoric on their page. And that's a shame, family. That's why I always get on here and I talk about how careful we have to be out here. You have to be careful out here, especially women, even more so than men. And especially when you're living in these wooded hick towns. Because I actually took a look at the Neuse River, which flows 275 miles. So that's a long wooded river with a lot of trees. You can easily hide a body. It's not like the city. I live in the city. In the city, it's going to be a little harder to hide a body. But in those little North Carolinas, South Carolinas, in those places like that, family, y'all got to be on some extra careful stuff. Especially if you're moving around late at night by yourself, and especially being a female, you definitely have to be careful. And then even looking at these two characters, I think they were girlfriend and boyfriend. They look weird as all outdoors. If a female seen them two, you should be shook anyway looking at them. You definitely should be watching them the way them two look. They look hideous and crazy in the head. But yeah, family, that's a terrible thing. She was a beautiful young lady too. That was a terrible thing for that to happen to that sister like that, And we have to be careful. And you definitely have to protect your sisters, protect your family up out here. And it don't have to be your blood family. You protect your black family when you're up out here and you see something that look kind of awkward and odd. Even sometimes if you see people walking by themselves at night, especially if you live in some North Carolina backwoods shit, you definitely should be the first one to pull up and say, hey, you need a lift. Let me drop you off. You know what I'm saying? It's dark out here. And I'm pretty sure they probably ain't got that many street lights or nothing. But yeah, and that was a cold thing. To hang somebody and stuff their body in a suitcase, you gotta be a pretty sick, hideous individual. But it's like we say, you have to pay attention to your surroundings. You got to watch people. You always got to watch people. You got to watch and see how they moving, you know, and you got to move correctly yourself too. But yeah, that's a terrible thing, and blessings to her, blessings to her family, and blessings to the whole family out there, that y'all stay safe, because these kind of things happen every day. And even while I was looking through the internet feeds looking for it, you can't even find it everywhere, but you can find a bunch of dumb stuff on here. You look it up, it's written about all day long. But something like this, they want to keep that under wraps. But you know, hey, it's the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali. If we hear about it, we're going to definitely report it on the social media. But yeah, family, you know, you be careful when you be your brother and your sister's keeper out here. And with that, I'm going to say peace, one love. This is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.